Welcome to this Introduction to Excel course. In this first video, we are going to talk about the very basics of Microsoft Excel. Let's get started. When you open Excel on your computer, this is probably the first screen that you see. And if you're using one of the older versions of Microsoft Excel, your screen probably looks exactly like this. Or if you're using one of the newer versions of Microsoft Excel, the screen might look a little bit like this. But as you can tell, there's not too much of a difference. So let's stick to this version. Now, in Excel, there's mainly three parts of the screen that the screen is divided into. First, the biggest part, which is this in the middle. As you can see, there's a lot of these tiny boxes. Now, each of these boxes is called a cell. Now this is also a cell, and this is also a cell, and this is also a cell. I can write whatever I want in any of these cells, right? So these are the cells. And as you can see, when I click on any cell, like if I click on this cell, you see this lights up and this 10 number lights up. Now what is this telling me? It's telling me the address of that cell. So G10 is the address of this cell, and you can also verify it. Look here, it tells you the address of whatever cell it is that you have clicked on. If I click on this one, what will be the address? L5, of course, because L column and 5th row. That's how you find out the address of a cell. Now if you look at this screen, this whole region here, which is where the cells are, which is where anything you type, this is where it will go. Doesn't it look a bit like a notebook? If you just draw some lines on a notebook, on a paper in a notebook, it would look like this. But there's one big difference. In an Excel sheet, there's an almost infinite size of the sheet. If you look here, we're going from columns A to R. But if I keep scrolling in that direction, you see the columns keep getting added. I keep going further and further away, and my scroll bar has become so small. Now if I go all the way back, you see that's how wide this sheet has become. And similarly, if I keep going down, currently I'm till row 25, but if I keep scrolling down, you see I've come all the way till row 100, and I can keep going beyond, and scroll bar has become so small. So I'll go all the way back up again, and here I am. Okay, so this is the most important part of the Excel sheet, because this is where all your work happens. The next part is this tiny thing at the bottom. These are called sheets. Now, every single screen looks like one big sheet, but you can have multiple sheets. Just like you have multiple pages inside a notebook, you have multiple sheets inside an Excel file. So this here, we are in sheet number 1. If I click here, look, blank page. We are in sheet number 2. Here, sheet number 3. And you can keep adding new sheets. I click on this, I get sheet 4, sheet 5. And you can always go back to the previous page. It's simple as that. We'll learn more about these things in later videos. And now, number 3, the most important part of Excel, if you want to do something more than just type in Excel, is this part at the top. Now this, you see these tabs and all these icons inside these tabs, this is called the ribbon. The word for it is ribbon, this word. Now, you will find this in Microsoft Word also, in PowerPoint, in Excel, in all Microsoft Office software, you will find this ribbon. And this ribbon serves the same purpose in all of these software. It provides you some quick action icons. So some quick thing you want to do, you can do using the icons in this ribbon. Now, for example, I've selected this cell here where I've written ribbon, and I want to make this bold and yellow. So I'll just click on the bold button, and I'll click on this yellow ink button, and look, the cell has become bold and yellow. Simple as that. So you see in all these tabs, there are some specific formulas and icons that are categorized together. So if you're doing something related to data, you'll have some things here. If you're looking at something related to, inserting a chart or other pictures and stuff, you'll get those functions here. And for general formatting type of things, you'll find all your functions here. So this is the basic structure of an Excel file. Now, how can you save an Excel file, or how can you open a new Excel document? You simply go to this file menu here, And you see here you have your options to save or save as, or you can simply open a new file. And sometimes you want to take a printout of an Excel file, so you have a print option here as well. So that's the introduction to Excel. We'll come back with some more features of Excel in the next videos. Stay tuned.